It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC wildcard weekend contest. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. He had a block throw, was on target. That helped your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10.
Trap 50, trap 50.
3rd and long for him here. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that 1st down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Connecting on the slant. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
They sure found the right route at the right time to get the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Warriors, 70.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Cut near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up wrong for 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, they're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Jency runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up, that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball, and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. To line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's That's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Line.
Back to Hampton. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. And the Raiders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Giving this to Genty. Into points.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm on
Daniel
the pressure.
Carlson to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This will end up as a touchback.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He finds Johnston. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
They weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Go.
Over the gun, here's Hampton. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
To the left side, and Johnston has it. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
That one's good to McConkey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open to short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Delta, ready.
Running it with Hampton. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Shot by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Herbert from the gun. That one connects. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Chargers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Hampton punches it in for the LA touchdown. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points in this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They give up the guts. It's Genty. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, Milton. Trey Tucker makes the play. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They gained 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
And the Raiders first down.
18, 5 here. 68, Warriors, 70.
Milton. Chased out to his right. Going deep here for the end zone. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 13-point lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
Sometimes just feel like in the background, every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's taken down at the 30. He up at the 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Set. 380. Good out. 380. Good out. Set.
First and 10, Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not been the standard they set for themselves.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, second and 10.
Go.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Lion.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete here to Hampton. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Set. What is it?
Hampton. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Ram. Kappa. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Raiders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Why are you looking at me that way, kid? I'm fine. I'm not having flashbacks to Marshawn and the Super Bowl inside the 1. I am so far over that memory. Don't worry about it. No, that didn't just flash before my eyes yet again.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. And off to Genty. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
Throwing now, Milton. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Milton back to throw. Finds his man Gray. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. 30 Rangers. 60 Eagles. Panther 11. 65.
Here's Milton. Taking a chance to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Chargers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Milton's pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Go. Hey, go Lion. Set. Kappa. Set.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throw is there for Rondé Gadsden. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
The Chargers
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down. He's got it inside the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden, we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Herbert lost the football. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Herbert back to throw. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Crowd right. Set.
And the defender comes away with it. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or 100-plus for a pick 6. Wow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Daniel Carlson kicking off for Las Vegas.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Dump off caught by his back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Kevin White hauls him down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Set. Kappa. 5-9. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Just got it away before the hit. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Set.
He'll go quickly to the right. And the Raiders get to it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the 1st down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
Oh, man. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. They get 23 on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go! Panther 60! 60! Cut 19! Cut 19! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
From the red zone on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route for target.
2nd down now. They need 7.
65.
On the ground with Genty. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 79 Broncos.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
380.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Oh, he loses the football. And the Raiders get to it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Raiders capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it. Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway. They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Acting like a robot. It's metal brain.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Again, it's Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. This one really moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Hey, easy. Kill. Delta.
Kill, turn up.
Ready.
Johnson finds the football, complete. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win.
First and
It's
10
Chargers
at the
football, and they
24-yard
trail.
line.
Need to fight to keep their postseason going. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Green out. Hey, open. 21. Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Looking slant route complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
15 more yards. That's another Chargers first down.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Herbert to throw once more, and they pick him off again. It's a foot race into the red zone. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Daniel Carlson picking up for the Raiders.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. Hands show.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
59. 380. Set.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. He finds Johnston. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set. Green out.
1st and 10, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Now at midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long.
Set. 380. Green out. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You
380.
Raiders with an extra DB out there, 3rd down.
Ready. Hey, Ram. Kappa. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He put everything he had into this one. That defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Delta. Stop. Home troops right. Hey, Ram. 5-9. What is it?
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again. Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First play is going to be a give to Gentry. And he'll only slide 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard
Throwing now, Milton. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And he's going to be pushed out near that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new 7 downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Herbert on 1st down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Let's go now.
Gentry from the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and
1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back to Gentry. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Raiders rolling here in a laugher. We've set it downs from 37.
Ready!
1st down, and they go right back to it. And it'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On target to Thornton. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Raiders are going to have the 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Shotgun give here to Gentry. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here.